the ring from ancient Atlantis found in Egypt and is thought to give protection. According to Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher, 10,000 years ago, there was a large island with technologies provided by the Olympian god Poseidon himself. Plato describes Atlantis as a vast expanse of land rich in minerals, with its center surrounded by water circles, palaces, temples, and a sanctuary for Poseidon with gardens. And the place was inhabited by people born on earth, and Poseidon met with a woman, and from this their union, 5 children were born to them. And this is what Plato writes. The Atlanteans were not like today's people. They had a red skin, some blue, then they became bronze colored, then they had special skin with which they could withstand the sun's rays, which at that time were stronger than they are today. They were strong physically and they lived longer. They were more spiritual and technologically advanced. It was the powerful Atlanteans who conquered the tribes of Europe and North Africa. But in 9445 BC, the Atlantean tribes led a resistance force against the Atlantic Empire, and the alliance won, forcing the Atlanteans to retreat beyond the columns of Hercules, which we know today as Gibraltar, only to fall into natural disasters and sink to the bottom of the sea. And that's how the ancient continent of Atlantis was lost. That's what Plato tells us. Now, true or not, according to John Eckel, all that remained could be the, quote, ring of Luxor, or the ring of Atlantis, end quote, as is called by a priest who survived and escaped to ancient Egypt. This was a ring made of Aswan clay and was found in an Egyptian tomb in 1860. According to André de Belizal, a radiologist in 1922, he says the Atlantis ring, quote unquote, was given to Howard Carter as an amulet to protect him from the curse of the Tutankhamun tomb. And when Howard died, the ring fell into Andre's hands to be further explored for its mystical abilities in the 1970s. The Atlantic ring was adorned with geometric symbols placed in a specific arrangement. 3 lines, and on the left and right, 3 dots, horizontal to each line, and then 2 arrows. It looked different from any style indicative of Egyptian culture. Its design follows specific measures related to the proportions of sacred geometry. Therefore, it's said that the ring helps protect and heal those who use it. De Belizal was a drummer. The study of vibratory fields in the body, in the human body, that allowed him access to information about moving or any type of an inanimate object. In the mid-1960s, de Belizal performed vibration tests on the ring. Drummer meaning, I think that's a wrong translation. He was a person that worked with sound frequencies. Now, in the mid-60s, de Belizal performed vibration tests on the ring using special calibrated instruments to decode the coordinated energy. The results showed that the geometric shapes created a weak field of energy consisting of tiny vibrations. De Belizal investigated and found that the geometric shapes of this ring created a subtle energy field of strong vibrations. He found that the energy quality, which he called Luxor waves, prevented the change in energy standards, resulting in a protective shield for anyone who wore the ring. It also increased intuitive powers and helped develop telepathic and mental abilities. So simply put, the ring, or the designs that adorn the ring, adorned it, create a protection zone against any physical or energy damage. It also provides healing power and awakened our intuition and opens new horizons for new knowledge, according to descriptions from R. de la Forest's book, Ces Maisons qui Tuent. This is why anyone can easily find it in good jewelry stores, but another original and another copy. This is not the original, it would be a copy. So This is translated for you from the Greek article, The Ring of Atlantis found in Egypt and gives protection. And please tell me what you think. And now we know that the Atlanteans, from the Emerald tablets written by Thoth the Atlantean, and other ancient writings tell us that the Atlanteans had very advanced technology, and they lived for thousands of years. And even Manly P. Hall believes that a lot of these things that we call spaceships, spacecraft, hypersonic spacecraft, or that we see around us, could be their craft, could be their drones, from the fact that they could still be around. Anyway, tell me what you think. Thank you. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.